Hey, coach. I told you it's ass whooping day. I'm getting this bitch if you ain't ready. Even if you are ready, you might not be ready for me.
What if Lamont Roach beat Gervonta Tank Davis? Yeah, that's right. It's another What If video. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I could just do this all day, the two-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
Check it out, man. Lamont Roach Jr. been radio silent for the most part leading up to this fight, this upcoming March 1st against Gervonta Tank Davis. But Lamont Roach been silent for a reason. He's been in camp just crushing everybody that's standing in front of him. I mean, Lamont Roach ain't playing no games going into this fight. And this is why I've been telling you guys, despite this fight not being one of the ones that we was checking for, right, as far as popularity, somebody with a notable name that we want to see Tank Davis share the ring with, Lamont Roach has a very good chance, at the very least, losing some type of controversial decision. Yeah, that's right. And I said it. What if Lamont Roach beats Gervonta Tank Davis? Yeah, I said it. It's crazy, I know, right? But what if Lamont Roach beats Gervonta Tank Davis? Tank Davis got smoked for Raymond Ford. Got smoked for Terrence Crawford. He's been going back and forth for Trey Young. He's been going back and forth against everybody saying this and that about how women don't know if they sleep with a game. He got all kinds of stuff to say about everything and everybody but his upcoming opponent, Lamont Roach. And Lamont Roach had this to say. Look, simple. I'm going to beat his ass. Simple as that. He ain't got no words for him. He is all locked in on this fight. And this could be why Tank Davis is just more agitated than usual. Tank Davis probably really didn't want to take this fight. But they made him take this fight for the money that he was asking for. So they had to put some money on the table. You know, they had to pay him what he was wanting to fight Lamont Roach, right? Because, well, if you ask Lamont Roach's peers, if you ask Tank Davis's peers, if you ask their peers, they'll say Lamont Roach has a good chance. Lamont Roach, people sleeping on him. If you ask people that know boxing, they say, yeah, you're kind of sleeping on this dude. But nobody's really paying no attention to Lamont Roach. And I have a feeling he's going to be sneak attacking on Gervonta Tank Davis. It's going to be a sneak attack. Nobody going to see this coming, bro. Dude got really good defense. He's really crafty. He's cagey in there. He's very, very comfortable under fire. And he got some decent power. He's all around, overall solid fighter. He arguably has some of the best defense. He probably got some of the best defense than any other opponent that Tank Davis fought. Probably some of the best defense, right? Real crafty, real cagey, got a punch with both hands. I mean, he's just been under the radar. He's been over there with Golden Boy. So this is why we never really heard much about Lamont Roach. And we all know how Golden Boy, the black fighters that's over there with Golden Boy, you don't know nothing about these dudes, bro. And this is why we didn't know nothing about Lamont Roach, because he was with Golden Boy most of the time. But now we know who Lamont Roach is, and now is his time on March 1st to show us what he's really about. He said he gonna beat Tank's ass. He's been crushing dudes in sparring, just crushing them. Appears to be the bigger guy than Tank. Strange enough, he's the guy that's coming up a weight class to see Tank, but Tank seems to be the smaller guy, actually. Tank Davis is a lot more agitated than usual. He's going at it with any and everybody. He got something to say about any and everybody except for Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach ain't playing with Tank Davis, y'all. What if Lamont Roach beat Tank Davis? Because unlike Frank Martin, Lamont Roach been boxing a long, long time. Yeah, that's right. Frank Martin was the guy who kind of had a relatively late start compared to his fellow peers. He had a late start in the game. Despite how talented and good Frank Martin is, he had a late start. He didn't just have that much nuances. He didn't get to learn as much as this guy like Lamont Roach may know, who seems to be very crafty, very cagey in there. To give Tank Davis a lot of problems. Tank Davis probably won't be throwing that many punches in this fight. If I'm honest, if he can't find Lamont Roach, if there are situations to where he can't find Roach, yeah, that's right, can't find him. Because Lamont Roach ain't gonna stand there and just let you hit him. He has real small, subtle movements of Lamont Roach is a lot better than people give him credit for. He has they share a common opponent in Hector Luis Garcia. And I will argue that Lamont Roach handled Hector Luis Garcia better than Tank Davis did. Now, I'm not going to say the triangle theories always work. Styles do make fights. But Lamont Roach might have a really, really good style for Gervonta Tank Davis, especially if he could take a good punch. Because we all know Gervonta Tank Davis has a great punch. If Lamont Roach could take a good punch, I think this fight could be very interesting. He could very well pull off the upset if Tank Davis is not on his A game against this dude. Could be a sleeper fight, could be a trap fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. And if you was going to go up in there and lose to a guy, box fans would have rather have seen it come from a guy that was a little bit more popular, somebody that they're familiar with. But I think they're going to know who Lamont Roach is after March 1st. I think win or lose, I think fans are going to know who Lamont Roach is. Because I don't think he's going to go up in this fight to lay down. He's not going to go up in here and just get caught with some shit. Tank Davis is going to have to work for this victory against Lamont Roach Jr. You best believe that. This dude ain't playing no games. He's going to come up in here. He ain't been on social media going back and forth with this guy. He's been locked in on this opportunity, and he's going to make the best of it. He's not coming up here to worship Tank. He's not coming up here to praise Tank. He's not coming up here to dance around in the ring with Tank. He's coming up in here to beat Tank. He's coming up here to beat his ass, bro. That's what Lamont Roach said he's going to do. What if Lamont Roach beats Gervonta Tank Davis? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.